Good afternoon there. I am Logic, or Logical Dark as you may know, and recently I got challenged by Jaws to make a mechanic where when you wear armor, you can fly in survival. And I've done it. It wasn't actually that hard to do, to be honest. Um, Let me just... regeneration... I've done this in 1.9 using the levitation effect. So, firstly, let's get your armor. So, you have to be wearing all 4 parts of it. It's part of the quartz set. Ta-da! Now, firstly, what you'll notice is, yes, I have this nice trail which will continue to produce particles until I will unequip one of the armor pieces. So let's just put that back. Now you'll notice I get a message in chat. This armor set allows you to fly. Use the buttons shown in the chat to move up and down or to hover. And of course these buttons in chat you actually have to click. Unfortunately, I can't think of a way to use space like creative mode flying. It just kind of has to be this way. I might do some more research into making a better method, but this is like a first prototype of what this thing is. So if I click fly up, I'm flying up. Oh god. If I click hover, I'm hovering. Notice you can't actually, you can shift, you can jump, you can't jump or shift. It's not as brilliant as creative flying, but it's flying. By my standards, it's kind of flying. You're moving about that, god, let's see. About maybe 3, 4, or 5 blocks a second. I don't plan to use this for like traveling long distances, but maybe for other things. You can fly down by clicking fly down, and you fly down. You do actually have to click to. You click it, and it will keep doing it until you click something else. Now to stop flying, you have to touch a surface, any surface. So like I touch stone, but as you can see, I can just hover over this. If I just fly down, hover, and go over here, and then I click fly down, badoosh. I'm now on the ground, and yeah, I can just click fly again, of course, if I want to fly again, but I'm not going to fly. Now you may notice something, because there's a way that I've done this. If we just get rid of that, because the particles can get a bit annoying. I might actually change the particles to something else that's less annoying. I am still wearing the armor. If I fly up and then fly down, there is a web, a temporary web that appears and then disappears. The reason for this is because for some weird reason, I don't quite understand the entirety of the levitation command. Well, the effect, should I say? But I show words. I showed this in a previous video, and well, actually, I'll just show you it now. Actually, so if I go into game mode 0, take the armor off. If I do effect me levitation, and it has to be somewhat above 127, I think. So we'll put on for like maybe 20 seconds, and the one I put it on currently is 247. Now this slowly takes you down. But watch what happens when I hit the floor. It does that. You die for some reason. And I don't quite understand why that happens. A theory probably would be that because the level is so high, and you know, I'm gonna blatantly say I just don't know. I just really don't know why it does that. But I've found a fix to it, and the fix used to be you would automatically place water, but that didn't work, so I tried other methods. If we just do that again, I'll try. It's not as noticeable at that higher level. The closer the level is to 127, the more concentrated, well, I say concentrated, the more vigorous the effect is. So if we try 150, oh, I mean, yeah, it's like 2 times gravity, 2 times gravity or something. It's 10 seconds. Watch this. Okay, well, I don't know why it's not doing it now, but in the previous video, you would bounce up. You would I really want this to work. 200. Okay, well, anyhow, you die basically. You lose, you bounce up, you lose, you just die. You just die. And that's annoying. Because Minecraft fall damage is calculated weirdly. So, these are all the commands for it, right in front of me. Also, on a side note, I'm not wearing any of the armor. And say I try to, oh, I don't know, I want to fly. Oh, you can't. You're not wearing the armor. Oh, I'll try to hover, or I'll try to fly up. But you can't because you're not wearing the armor. You can wear all 3 pieces. Well, you can wear 3 pieces, and you can still try, but you're not wearing the full set. You have to wear the full set, and then you can fly. And I should be in game mode 0 for this. So, basically the reason for that temporary web is so that you don't take any fall damage, because you shouldn't. It's a flying mechanic. At the moment, this is the only way I think this is close. I'm so dyslexic when I talk. So dyslexic. I need to say things one thing at a time. This is the closest thing I can think of at the moment to flying, so the commands of... Well, if we start off with some basics, what we have firstly over here, which I have for all of these, this is my trail mechanic. Mechanic 1, trails. Basically what it does is, when this is running, these redstone blocks will be on all of these, running this clock 20 times per second. There's 20 ticks per second. And what it does is, it does a test. And we have all these tags. So, lava leg, lava boot, lava helm, and I think lava chest. Yeah, there you go. So, those 4 tags will be 1 tag on each piece of the armor. And I have 3 because each one of them, team 1, team 2. I find using teams is an easy way to identify multiple people in a adventure map. I mean, I could use variables, like assign each player a variable that makes them identifiable. But then you can't give them nice things like colored names. Or I think you can, but it's not just as simple as just assigning them a team color. But yeah, there's 3 of them because there's 3 players that will be playing this map. Maximum, should I say, of 3 players. So yeah, I could probably test this right now actually. If I just, I'm on team 1, which is the blue team. Let's put this back in here. So, lava. So basically, when I'm wearing all 4 pieces of armor, it's checking for those. It's checking for those 4 pieces of armor in those particular slots, and by those particular slots, I mean that slot, that slot, that slot, and that slot. So I think it's the Hellfire set actually. If I'll just 1, 2, 3. Notice no particles. I'll put this one on, but I have particles, and it will stay like that until you take it off. Of course, you don't have to have particles. It's entirely configurable. If we go up here, just bash through the door. Not really door, wall. Everything is configurable. Well, most stuff. So, you don't want this, you just toggle this. You can toggle it on and off. I just leave everything on because it's my map. Or for lag reasons. But yeah, you get this. First person wise, I could see why it can kind of be an inconvenience to some people, but some people might like it. So yeah, it's detected. The command block has detected. I'm wearing an armor piece in all 4 slots that have the correct tag names. So if we go back here, you'll notice that the comparator will be on. And this is just basically spamming a particle effect above my head. And we have a flame particle, a witch particle, and a cloud particle, and this new particle which I recently just added, which is awesome. But that's everything, so yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.